Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Rick. I'm here today to try to help you with installing a smart controller in your house. Um, in particular, in this example, I would like to show you one issue that I face in my house. Tried to install a smart controller for the window shutters with a configuration of an outlet without neutral. As the name suggests, the outlet without neutral does not have a neutral in the wall, and this is a kind of important configuration if you want to put the controller in an accessible place like your switch, which in fact is not the case. The way that this system works is simply you have a 220 volts line coming to the switch, and then depending on which button of the switch you press, the electricity goes from one cable or the other, and when they arrive on the engine, it makes the engine rotate. So, for example, if you press the up, the engine will rotate to go up. If you press the down, the electricity goes to down and makes the engine rotate down. Also, the neutral is only available on the engine side, like stated, it's not in the switch. So this makes immediately a limitation that if you want to put the controller should be installed on the engine side or near the engine. However, with this, you have the other problem that now you don't have a line here. The way that I came up to have a line next to the engine was to use one of the cables, the up or the down, as a line by merging it here with the incoming 220 volts. For this, you have to select a controller that would allow you to control the window shutters with a single input, because if I merge the cable with the line cable, only the down cable will work as an input. There are several solutions out there. However, based on recommendations online and offline, I decided to go with the Shelly. In particular, the Shelly 2PM latest generation, the third generation. This video is not sponsored by Shelly in any shape or form. I simply chose them because, like I said, friends, reviews, and also usage of other products that I have for other applications, I decided to go with them. Currently, they are on sale for Easter sale. If you like, by the end of the video, please go check them out. Uh, like I said, this was not sponsored. I don't have any kind of referral code to give to you, but this is just to tell you which product I use. So, but first, and I will explain later in the video how to configure the Shelly to be a single button controller. But now let me explain you the circuit, and then I'll explain you the software. So in this case, I decided to use the cable up as a line also. So what I did simply was I disconnected the cable from here, from the up switch. I merged them in the line side of the switch, and only used the down as an input. In this case, then the cable that prior was to go up to the engine, I split it in two, and the side that comes from the distribution box, I went and connected to one of the L terminals. The side of the engine that was to go up, I connected to the output number one. For the down side, which now is an input, I connected the cable that comes from the distribution box to the S1. Keep in mind that the S2 in this case is disabled, only the S1 works, so be sure that to connect to that one. And the cable to go down that comes from the engine, I connected to the output number 2. That is the way that I did. And then the neutral that comes from the distribution box, I connected to the controller and also to the engine. And the central point for this, I use Waco three-way connector. This was the simplest way that I found to do this connection. And okay, the ground I left it where it was already. The ground of the engine was connected to the distribution box. And yeah, this is the simplest way that I found to configure this and to install this. Um, I hope this gives you some ideas how to solve your kind of problems if you also have an outlet without a neutral. Uh, this is a simple way to put it. And now regarding how to configure the controller. I recommend you to do this configuration prior to do this installation, simply because uh, the controllers, when they come out of the factory, they come as a switch mode, not as a cover mode. And if you by accidental activate any switch while connected to the engine without being in the cover mode, there is a possibility that or you burn the engine or you burn the controller. So I advise you to do the software configuration before before this installation. Okay, in order to access the controller, this is very simple. You basically need just to put a 220 volts in the L and connect the neutral, and the controller is basically working as it should, and you can connect to the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth of the device and do all the configuration. So that would be my advice to do the software configuration before. However, the software configuration basically has 3-4 steps. Um, I will start with a normal sequence, and the fourth step is just in case this is not available. But the first thing that you have to do in this is, as already mentioned, just go to settings of the device and swap the device profile from switch to cover. When you do this, the device will ask you to restart, and the dashboard will also change with what is presented to you. Upon rebooting, you select again the controller that you are working on, go to settings again, input type, swap it to button and press save, and then afterwards you need to go. You will see that you go to control button mode. This will be available after, and you will have these options in which you put the single button control. In the single button control, the controller is in the cycle of open, stop, close, stop modes. So basically, depending in which time you press, the controller will always make this cycle. One last step, the fourth step, is in case this single button does not appear when you reach step number 3. It is because you require a firmware update of the controller. Um, On my case, this was not an issue. The three steps were correct, and I saw all the options all the time. However, the technician from the shop where I brought the controllers, they recommended that if this option is not available, it's because you need to do software update of the device. Um, this was not my case, but it might be yours, so keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. After that, just follow the normal recommendations, perform calibration of the roller. You might need to swap reverse directions of the engine. This depends not on the controller, but on the way that the roller is installed. But there are other parameters. You can play with idle threshold to stop, speed rolling, timeout, max current. On my case, I left everything default. I simply did these three steps in order to control the blinds only with one button. I hope it helps. This was a challenge to me, and so I hope that with this explanation, I could make your life and your modernizations and transformations of your home for the new modern IoT smart devices era easier. Thank you for watching. Until next time, farewell.